What's going on, you guys? Steven here from Airsoft Tech, and today I am bringing you guys the shooting test video of my custom JG P90. When I say custom, I just mean all the accessories externally, everything internally is bone stock. I haven't done anything to them whatsoever. But anyways, just like all my other shooting test videos, we're going to be doing 3 different tests. The first one being the Chrono Test, so we're going to be getting the FPS and the rate of fire. So we're going to be seeing how hot the gun is shooting and how fast the gun is shooting. And then after we get the results from that, then we'll move on to the second test, which is the accuracy test. And we'll be shooting probably anywhere from 70 to 80 feet. And we're going to see how accurate the gun is, and then we'll move on to the third test, which is the damage test, and that we'll just have some fun, probably set some soda cans up, shake them a little bit, and just hopefully get a nice explosion for you guys. So anyways, let's go to the first test, and let's go get the chrono, set everything up, fill the magazine up with BBs, and we'll see how hot this JG P90 is shooting. Alright, you guys, so we have the extra tech here set up for .20 gram BBs. We have my P90 loaded up with .20s, and we are ready to go. I'm also using a 11.1 LiPo battery. This thing definitely isn't LiPo ready, but whatever. This actually is a pretty cheap P90. I would like to mention though that probably a few days after I got this gun, when I was using a 9.6 volt battery with this, the semi-automatic just stopped working. So now it's either safe or fully automatic. So I definitely wouldn't take this into CQB fields because most of them do, they don't allow you to shoot fully automatic, and if you can't shoot semi-automatic, you can't use this. But anyways, let's go ahead and see how hot the gun is shooting. It's probably going to shoot like anywhere from 3 to 4 BBs, and we'll get an FPS reading that way. But anyways, let's see what we get. Actually, I'm going to go up so you can see the FPS bigger. There we go. So here we go. Shot number 1. 382, not bad. Actually a little high. I thought I was going to be shooting a little lower. 383. 395, wow. 384. 386 and 381. So I would say the average FPS is anywhere from the mid 380s to the high 380s, and then we got that one spike up all the way to 395, almost 400 FPS, which is actually kind of crazy. So you definitely can't use this in the CQB field, well, this gun specifically, because it doesn't shoot in semi-automatic, and it shoots almost 400 FPS, anywhere from 380 plus. So definitely strong shooting P90, but I'm curious to see how fast the gun is shooting, because again, I'm using 11.1 LiPo battery. Again, I don't think it's LiPo ready. It's probably not good for the gun. However, as I said, I'm probably going to be getting a new, actually I don't think I said this, but I'm definitely going to be getting a new P90, definitely a really high-end P90, because this thing just isn't doing it for me anymore. However, let's go ahead and see how fast the gun is shooting. So, but I'm back. Sorry about that. My camera literally just died right when I was about to do the first, rate of fire test. But anyways, let's try and do it now. Hopefully it works. Hopefully the camera doesn't die again. I actually got a new battery, so it should work. But anyways, let's go get the first reading. Ooh, wow, 1066. Yeah, that sounded fast. Did not read. We got 383 for the FPS again. 1050, 390. 1047, 390 again. Alright, so we're going to actually end it on that right there, which was 1047 rounds per minute, and then the FPS was 390.8, almost 391. But anyways, I would like to mention though that probably every now and then, well, probably every 3 to 4 bursts, I probably shoot 20 BBs, and there's like 2 misfeeds, so it's like it dry fires twice throughout the burst, and that can mess up the reading for the chronograph. So sometimes it's well over 1,000 when all the BBs feed flawlessly, and then when it has like a couple misfeeds throughout the burst, it'll drop down to 800, and that happened quite a bit. So I'm going to cut all that out. You guys won't see that. Just wanted to explain why we're cutting it here. So when all the BBs feed flawlessly, you can see well over 1,000 rounds per minute with this 11.1 LiPo battery in this JG P90. And again, the FPS is actually pretty damn high. Again, with .20 gram BBs, which is 390, anywhere from 380 to 390. So anyways, let's go ahead, get into test number 2, which is the accuracy test. Let's set everything up, move back to around 70 to 80 feet, and let's go ahead and see how accurate this JG P90 really is. Alright, so from around 70 to 80 feet, it's actually not too bad. We've definitely seen better in previous shooting test videos and testing out other guns. We definitely have a lot of misses around the target itself. We actually have some way up there, not even hitting the target whatsoever. I actually think I missed the box completely at the very beginning because the hop up was way too high and I had to adjust it. But anyways, so overall though, we did land a lot of shots on target. And just to give you guys a little size comparison, my hand is actually a lot bigger than the target itself. To shoot someone's hand pretty accurately from around 70 to 80 feet, you can't be, you know, too upset with that, especially if you were just spraying BBs and not doing bursts like how I was and just spraying tons and tons of BBs. You definitely would hit someone. And again, that's only like the size, that's smaller than someone's hand. So if this was someone running across the field, or someone was poking their whole upper body out, and you know, their stomach, their chest, their upper torso, whatever, you would definitely hit them without a doubt. So overall, not too bad. All right guys, so let's get into the fun part now. Let's go ahead, get some soda cans, jump into the damage test, and just completely shred the soda cans up and hopefully get some nice explosions. Alright guys, so I officially smell like a fruit salad because I have some strawberry scent on me, I have some orange and some grape. That stuff just exploded everywhere. Oh look, there's actually a lot of grape in here. I probably should drink that. Whatever. Anyways, so we have a ton of soda just streaming all the way down, like a little soda river or whatever. But look at this one, you guys. This a lot of BBs are in there. Look, this one just exploded like crazy, you guys. Hope we get that to focus. Man, guys, that is actually insane. And this one over here, just a lot of BB holes and whatnot. My hands are getting all muddy. And then the orange one up here, get some more BBs out of there, and then the grape one again, just like so. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the shooting test video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I really appreciate you guys watching, but until next time, I'll see you guys later.